What up, though? Being on the track once again. Hey, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I know you're willing to go the distance for your goals and your dreams. So I know you out there going on E. I know you out there working in your gift, and I know you're ready to pass the baton to the next generation. Yo, when I was running, my coach, he used to call out these times every certain point in the race, and it would let me know whether I'm going too fast and I need to back off a little bit, or whether I'm going too slow and I need to pick up the pace, or whether I was right on time and to go ahead and set that pace. And that let me know, how I'm doing in the race. But I remember one race I was starting, we on the line, I got butterflies in my stomach. On your mark, get set, we shoot off. And it was this guy, man, he sprinted out. He was almost in an all-out sprint on a 5K race. And I was like, yo, he gonna die. He gonna die. I know not to try to keep up with him. And at the end of the race, I ran up on my coach. I'm like, yo, coach, who was that guy who ran out in front of everybody? How'd he do? And he was like, who? Oh, the rabbit? I'm like, what? He like, the rabbit. Yeah, that was the rabbit. So I'm like, what's the rabbit? So the rabbit sets the pace. It's the pace setter. And in every race, races as small as 800 meters or on up to a marathon, it's a rabbit, and that person's tasks is to lead the runners up to a certain point so that he's doing all the hard work while all of the runners are preserving their energy, and about the halfway mark, he falls out the race. Then it's a real race. And I was like, wow. I related that to different points in my life, like, yo, you need to find a rabbit. It was this one dude, this white kid, man, every race he used to always smoke me. No matter what, whether he was running an 800 meter, 1600 meter, 5K, he used to always beat me. And I remember, I'm like, that's my rabbit right there. Remember one race I caught up to him, we was like neck and neck, and my man must have looked at me like, and he just took off, went like a third gear. And like, I'm like, could not keep up with him. But one thing I learned about keeping pace with dude is that my time always got better. I always shaved seconds off my time, no matter what race. And I remember being in practice, and I would always just picture him ahead of me. And I would never let anybody beat me, and I would always push myself to the furthest, because every practice was like a meet for me, so that I know when I go to a meet or a race, I'm more than prepared. I can remember one race, it was like a recovery practice, and we were supposed to be chilling, and I'm just going hard, and coach is like, hey, Brantley, you need to slow down. It's a recovery day. I'm like, my bad, coach, I saw my man. So the moral of the story is, no matter what it is that you're doing, you need to find you a rabbit. You need to find somebody that you can keep, who's better than you, and try to keep up with their pace. Sidney Poitier said that when you walk with somebody, one of two things will happen. Either they set the pace for you, or you set the pace for them. It just goes back to the saying, when they like, if you're the smartest person in your group, you need to find a new group. If everybody in your group is on the same level, then you're in the wrong group. You need to find somebody who's higher than you, who's better than you, who you can strive to be like. And that's gonna push you to a level that you would never thought that you had. And one thing that I learned about rabbits is, rabbits are elusive. They hard to catch, because most rabbits is too busy searching for other rabbits. They don't wanna hang around you. So one thing that I learned is that you may have to swallow your pride, and you may have to go volunteer. You may have to do a job that don't nobody else want to do, just to be around these type of people. My pastor, he had a smart way of putting it. He said, son, you might have to join the toilet bowl ministry. I'm like, the toilet bowl ministry? Like, what's that, Dad? He's like, yeah, the toilet bowl ministry. You might have to go clean toilets. You might have to do a job that you don't want to do and nobody else wants to do, just to get in that environment and get around those type of people. So listen, if you don't get anything else from what I'm saying, find you a rabbit, stick with them. And once you get on their level, you need to find another rabbit and continue to push yourself, continue to go hard, continue to strive for your goals, because when you aim for the moon, you might miss, but you'll land amongst the stars. Y'all have a good one.